And nothing says barbecue quite like KPSP Local 2 Mobile journalist Arthi Nehru. She's live for us in a cowboy hat at the Cowboy Way in Palm Springs. And all morning long, she's been showing us how to place your food on the grill. But Arthi, what are some good side dishes to go with that meat?
Some good side dishes. Well, there's some vegetarian dishes that Pitmaster Daniel talked about earlier. I believe you talked about mushrooms and potatoes and bell peppers, onions. He's been cooking some chicken and tri-tip for us this morning. And Daniel, you know, for those people who are just joining us now, what's a review of just some of the key tips you want people to keep in mind this morning when they're barbecuing or grilling?
The key tip would be your fire first. Charcoal. Make sure it's gone down to white before you put your meat on. Preparation of the meat. Make sure on the tri-tip the silver skin is off. It's all cleaned up. You put your rub down, place it on the fire. Any flare-ups, squirt down with your water bottle. On your chicken, it's going to be bone side down. On your tri-tip, fat side up.
And you were mentioning earlier something about not poking with a fork.
What it is with tri-tip here, you never want to use a fork to turn it. What you're doing is you're going to poke it and all the juices are going to run out. That's why we use tongs.
Okay, and you know, this chicken still has about 10 minutes to go or maybe less, but what are some of the finishing touches or your magic sauce as you were telling me about?
Basically what we do is everything in the restaurant here, I wrote the recipe for, especially my sauce. So when we're just about finished, what we're going to do is cook in the sauce at the end of it. We're going to make it a little sticky, let it blend in. It's phenomenal.
Cool. Thanks, Daniel. And real quickly, we have some more Facebook questions. What's the best way to prevent flare-ups on the grill?
Flare-ups is, if you're going to flare, move it away from the heat source or a squirt bottle to knock them down.
And Randy Folds wants to know, what's a good way to smoke meat on a gas grill?
Which would be a tray, little water, wood chips, the tray over direct heat, the meat, no heat underneath it.
And Dolores is asking, she says, I love grilling fresh asparagus, but the problem is when you put it on aluminum foil, it's like steaming the vegetable, and when I put it on my grill grates, they fall through. Is there anything I can do to get them from going through the grates?
Your grates, your wires usually run one direction. Lay it over crossway. It'll just roll back and forth. Wonderful.
You were mentioning something earlier. What's the best way to season and grill salmon?
Salmon. Here's a trick. It has skin down. You want to rub your salmon with light mayo, season it up, put some lemon slices on it, put it down, skin side down. It'll crisp up. It'll hold it together. Flip it once. It's good to go.
Thanks so much, Daniel. And we'll have some of this information on our website later at kpsp-local2.com. Reporting live in Palm Springs, Arthi Nehru. Back to you, Todd.
Arthi, we have not highlighted the fact that you look absolutely adorable there in your cowboy hat.
I'm trying to fit in here at the Cowboy Way. It was the only thing I could do.
It looks good.
It's fun.
Thank you so much for all the grilling advice. And everybody have a very safe holiday weekend. Thank you so much, Arthi. Coming up, we've got your